Hello everybody, this is Palmer with Heresyproductions. I'm coming to you with a video to show the work that I did in 2012, and I've got a new HD camera and I've taken a little bit of a break from painting, but now I'm starting the new year back with finishing some prior projects and starting new projects. I thought a great way to start the year would be to look at what I've done last year and talk a little bit about what's coming up, and maybe even just get some close-up shots with my new camera of the things that I've done. I suspect that it'll look a little bit better than before. So here's my Eldar army that I've painted from June to end of November 2012. It's actually really the first miniatures I've ever seriously painted. As I said in my intro video for this channel and earlier videos, I've done some painting, of Warhammer Fantasy, just a quick soiree with it, or foray with it, and Warhammer 40,000 as well, many years ago with orcs and a little bit of chaos. But I was sort of a teenager at the time and didn't really have YouTube and lots of resources, and so they looked horrible. And I think that I'm still in a progression with my painting, but I think that with a lot of the help of folks on YouTube and other resources, that this stuff's come out quite a bit better than what I've been able to accomplish in the past. So I'll take a look at some of the things close up here and just go around testing out my new camera here. These are my Howling Banshees. They were the second thing that I've painted, using wet blending and also on the swords, and using some quick shade. And also, I apologize, but some of the things I still have not based yet. I'm in the habit now of basing everything when I'm finished with it, but I still have some catching up to do. So I guess you could say this army in front of you isn't really complete technically, because there's going to be some without bases done. There's my Wave Serpent. These are probably my favorite project that I did last year, I think, were my Fire Dragons. I really enjoyed how these came out. Okay. Here's one of my more recent Warwalkers. My Wraith Lord. And in front of the Wraith Lord, my Guardians, which I have a mixture of models that were the first ones that I painted, which I used one style of painting, and then I used a quick shade method, which I have a video on the second one. So to give you a contrast, the ones in the back, it's harder to see here that they're lighter, but the ones in the back here, this row right there are the first Warhammer models that I painted this year, and my brush control was not as good as I think it is now, and you can see that in some of the highlighting I did on the helmets and various things, whereas the ones in front were actually an easier method to do, but despite the fact that I think they came out better, there was not much to it. I did a quick shade method, and I think it came out kind of nice. All those bases still need to be done. So from there, I did do one Warlock, which I used quite a bit of a blend of techniques on. Definitely used some quick shade on the cloak, but did a lot of other things. Used some other traditional shading techniques and blending techniques on it as well. Next to the Warlock would be my Farseer. Quite happy with how he came out. I used him, I should say, I used a number of techniques on him. Happy with him. I'm also looking forward to doing another Farseer that I have. He was sort of my second favorite of the models that I bought. I wanted to test out some techniques on him, and so I'm looking forward to doing another one. I have 2 generations of Dire Avengers here with the X-Arc there, and ones that I'm just finishing line highlighting in the back on, and all of them, the bases need to be done. My first Warwalker, a little bit different than the other one. He has more of a quick shade look, so a bit more of a dirty look than the other one. And that is it. And so, oh, well, I should say that I've also got my support platform there. I think I covered everything. So, looking forward to making more videos this year, interested in everybody's comments and seeing everybody else's videos. And next up I'll be putting up another video to finish some terrain that I started last year. And I'm going to be starting pretty soon I've got 10 Wraithguard. And so I will be putting and they're all metal, they're not the plastic new ones. I opted out of those because I just went and got some metal ones, old ones. And so I'll be doing those next. Okay, well, happy belated New Year, everybody, and thanks for watching.